Hey guys, it's Greg at Vanguard Motor Sales. Man, I got one gorgeous 1985 4x4 sitting here, guys. It's got 350 power under the hood, cold AC, completely restored, and it's an Arizona truck. Look how beautiful this thing is. Now, the first thing you see is the grille. Now, I believe the grille is original to the truck. That tells me this truck was very well cared for. Now, the bumper's more than likely brand new chrome. That is just shiny as can be. But I tell you, this grille, you can show just a little tiny bit of wear on it. That tells me it's more than likely original. Just gorgeous. Then, of course, the paint is brand new on the truck, and it is looking slick. The painter who painted this thing, the body man who did the body work, really knew what they were doing when they did this thing. I tell you, she's straight as an arrow. Now, what I always do is I always stand back and look across the whole length of the truck or car, whatever I'm looking at. That can really tell you what it looks like, the body work and all that. Now, you can see that all the trim down here has been replaced. The wheels and tires look like they're brand new. I mean, just everything about the truck as slick as can be. And that paint is just as smooth as can be. Now look at the interior. Love the interior. It's kind of a light maroon, kind of like halfway between red and maroon, and it is looking beautiful in there. Great looking seat. And of course, it looks like they repainted everything on the interior here also. Just looking beautiful. Really brings back a lot of memories for me. My dad had a similar truck, a similar year that we used to drive around when I was a kid. A lot of my first driving experiences remind me of this truck. She is gorgeous. And that's what it's all about, guys, bringing back those memories. You can see all the labels here, still on here. Looks like they taped them off. And again, for those to be in that nice a shape, again, you know, I mean, they took very good care of this truck throughout the years. Fuel-filled door. Looks like the back bumper is new also. Tail panel more than likely is new. Tailgate's looking sweet. And then look at the bed on this thing. You know this thing never did any work. I mean, there's a few little dents in there, but I mean, nobody does body work on a bed. That means this bed was beautiful when they started. Looks like they put all new hardware here also, new rubber bumpers. Really a lot of attention to detail on this beauty. Now look down that passenger side, man. Tell you what, she is looking sweet. Now, a lot of people ask where we find all these cool vehicles. We've gotten muscle cars in, 4x4s, street rods. We search all over the United States. We have a whole team of buyers that all they do all day long is look for cars and trucks for sale. They collect all the information on them. They present them to us. We pick out our favorites, then we physically go out and look at every vehicle so you don't have to. All right, let's take this baby for a ride. We got four-wheel drive power. Now, back in the day when this thing was built, it wasn't like today when you could get a four-wheel drive in anything. Four-wheel drive was super cool back then, man. There are only a few trucks for four-wheel drive. This thing is driving great, and it brings back a lot of memories for me because my dad had a similar truck that we used for work, and I drove that thing all over the United States, and it was back when I first got my driver's license, so I really remember a lot of seat time in that baby. I'd lay the steering wheel down here in my lap like this, get my arms down here on this little two-spoke steering wheel, and just right down the highway, baby. So she does have tilt wheel, as you can see, and don't forget we can deliver it anywhere in the world. you just give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom will tell you all about it and just how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. Now the power steering's feeling good, the power brakes are feeling good. She's looking sweet. I mean, look at the reflections in that hood, man. You can see the reflection of the semi-truck right in front of us, man. I guess that ain't a semi-truck, that's a straight truck, but it's close. You know what I'm talking about. And look down here on the dash. Everything down here, I mean, that whole unit there looks like it's brand new. All the gauge faces, all the chrome down there is looking good. This dash pad itself's looking good. It does have an aftermarket radio in it. I was just playing it, so it sounds good. Windshield's nice and clear. She's driving great. I mean, don't forget, this is a 3/4 ton truck, and she's driving amazing, you know. Back then, you know, back in the 80s, these weren't soccer mom trucks. These babies were built to go to work every day. You know, carpenters and farmers and cement guys and bricklayers, you know, that's what these things were built for. They were built to go to work. So to find one in this kind of shape is really rare. Now, if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please do. And I want to thank everybody who has already subscribed to our channel, because we've hit just over 1 million subscribers, which is super cool. We're well on our way to 2 million. So please subscribe, and we get new vehicles in every day. Anything from a street rod to a 4-wheel drive truck, a muscle car. We got them all, guys. We're gonna put this one up in the air for you right now so you can check out the bottom side. We are underneath this beauty now, and man, is it sharp under here. As you can see, brand new spare tire, looking sweet. Looks like the spare tire holder's new too. I see new exhaust. Spring packs look like they're rebuilt units. We got new brake lines, it looks like. We just rolled the rear end over and we counted right around a 410 gear. It is an open rear end. Now on the brakes, the guys will pull the drums off, make sure everything looks good inside there, make sure everything's installed correctly. It looks like the shocks are new. Working our way back. The mufflers do not look like they're as new as the tailpipes. And then these front pipes here also. They look like they're in good shape. These have actually got, they're double wall. They got some heat shielding on them, which is really cool. Looks like we got a bed liner material on the bottom side of the cab here. Looks like a turbo 400 trans. That's a 3-speed automatic for those of you who don't know, and that's exactly what would have come in this truck back in the day. Looks like the front shocks are new also. I got some new bolts here. Maybe that stabilizer may be new. Everything under here is all cleaned up, painted up black, looking beautiful. They did a real nice job on this restoration. The front bumper, the back side's just as clean as the front side, so more than likely that's new. The little air dam here also looks like it's probably new. Tires are definitely have very few miles on them. Those wheels look like they are fairly new also. 265/75 16s on these babies. Looking sweet. Now as you look down the side here, everything's looking good there. That red paint's looking good. The bottom side of the rockers are all looking good. Now we walked right by the cab corners earlier. I looked at the cab corners earlier on this thing. All the cab corners look like they're in good shape. That's one thing you want to check on every pickup of this era. Out back here, of course, we got the same size tire, same good looking rim. I mean, everything's looking sweet. And if you go back there to that tailpipe, I really like the stainless steel tip on the tailpipe there too. They did a real nice job poking it out behind the wheel. Well, we're gonna lower it down and look under the hood right now. We are under the hood right now, and it is clean as a whistle under here also. You can see that the truck has got power brakes on it. I see AC. I see power steering. And I mean, everything is just clean as a whistle under here. They've even got the jack here, the original jack. Looks like it's got a new windshield wiper motor on it. Look at that firewall. Look how nice and clean that is. It all looks factory correct. The AC condenser cover, the fiberglass on it looks good. The receiver dryer's all nice and clean and polished up. Looks like it's got a new radiator in it. All the hoses, all the wiring, everything under here is looking sweet as can be. It even looks like they put new fiberglass on the bottom side of the hood. You can see the bottom side of the hood's nicely painted also. I mean, they really pulled out all the stops when they restored this baby, guys. So give us a call at 248-974-9513 and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this little dream in your driveway.